as well as yourself, and you're registered against the bill. Is that correct, sir?
That would be correct.
Please proceed.
I'm against the bill for several reasons. Number one, when black Americans go to jail, their bond is usually sky high anyway, right? The Constitution says that we are innocent until proven guilty. But when you start putting $100,000 bonds on people, $600,000 bonds on people, $1 million bonds on people, the system is already saying that they're guilty before they even be convicted. They lose their livelihood, they lose everything. And if a white American go to jail, their bond is not as high. Instance, where I'm from, we had a principal that had 2 felonies, and his bond was $1,500. I have 2 felonies, and my bond is $200,000. I get to stay in jail while he get to go home. He get his family back, and I don't get mine, right? Then they have what they call a PR bond, which is it's 2 kinds. One is a personal recognizance bond where you sign your own signature and get out, and the other one is dealing with the county. It's called pretrial release, where you get out for a smaller percentage. Well, if an independent bail bond will get me out of jail, the county will take over and send a person to what they call adult probation and pee in a cup every week and pay $100 a month and never been convicted of anything. That's extortion and racketeering, right? So we have a problem all the way around with this bail issue. But if you start trying to lock people up on $200,000-$300,000 bonds, they'll never get out of jail, especially if they're black American or poor brown American or poor white American. So all that need to go back and be revisited again before we start adding anything else onto it, because it's a problem, it's a broken problem throughout the state of Texas. But we want to be known for such great things. And the reason I know so much about it, because I am a convicted felon. I was thrown away in that concrete jungle for 18 years, 6 months, 3 weeks, and 5 days for a crime that never even happened. And I could not get myself out of jail on a $200,000 bond to even get me a decent lawyer, right? So I spent all that time in jail not being able to get out for a crime that never even happened. And I'm not the only one that's in that system like that. And it comes from excessive bail. Excessive bail is cruel and unusual punishment. So anytime you put anybody's bail that's making $7.25 an hour over $100,000 bond, that's cruel and unusual punishment according to the Texas Constitution and the United States Constitution, as well as our code and criminal procedure and penal code. And it needs to be dealt with before we start trying to oppress people further with this bail issue, because it's designed for one purpose. It's a money-making machine, but it's only a money-making machine for a certain group of people. And we need to deal with that accordingly and stop all this monkey shining up here with all these bills to oppress people. And we need to love on each other the way Christ loved on us.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. I agree with that last statement. From Tyler, right?
Yes, sir.